Alright, hello all, welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So, today I want to do a bit of a, discussion video about a lot of topics. Honestly, I don't know, maybe it'd be wiser to, split this up into two things. But I'm just gonna do them both at once, and, we'll see where it goes. So essentially, the goal of this video is going to be to talk about the overall celebration of TDC, and as well as what to expect for the rest of the year. Now, I do have a lot of tabs, as you can see, pulled up in the aims of those discussions. So that's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be going over a bunch of stuff. I'm very mystified by how Dokkan has moved the last, week and a half, 2 weeks. I will start that out by saying that. So just to jump in here, as you can see, Baby and Trunks come out in 13 hours, 23 minutes, 12 a.m. my time, 10:36 a.m. my time. So, a bit off from when they go live. Now, obviously, there will be the Dokkan Day and the Seriously Serious tickets, so hopefully a lot of people will be able to, including myself maybe, I've been pretty lucky though, so I kind of doubt it. Be able to get Baby off the tickets for free. Now, Baby himself, I would say is, I'm sure everyone's looked at his kit. I've had several videos on him at this point. I don't want to go too in depth on Baby. I think Baby's pretty good. I think he's probably going to be the best TUR that's released in this year. And what I mean by that, I don't know if he'll be better than something like Texan Shenron or in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We really need to see him in action. I feel like those are potentially candidates or characters who will be better than him. But I think he's probably the best summonable TUR. Take that as you will. I would also say I do think he's probably going to age pretty well. Now, I don't have a crystal ball. I may very well be wrong, so take this with a grain of salt. It's my personal opinion. If you look at how they handle all anniversary LR EZAs, that the 11th anniversary will have a long content meta in order to enhance the viability of the 8th anniversary LRs when they EZA. So, take that as you will. That's just my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But with those guys on the horizon, we just got Broly, we just got Baby. They're putting out a lot of stackers. We know there's a lot of stackers on the horizon, right? It just, it makes sense to me. So once again, we'll see. I don't know anything other than you guys do, but I just want to throw that out there. So yeah, he's coming soon. Obviously, this is the day to download. There's nothing else coming for TDC. The Transcendent Dokkan campaign, it is officially over, apparently. Which is a decision. And I say that, in fact, I probably should have pulled up some more tabs. I have this somewhere on, here we go, this tab. Okay, so if you want to take a look at everything we got TDC, this is it. Left up, that's it. So we got the new Dokkan Fest LR Golden Frieza Gogeta. Very fun character. I really like them. I see a lot of people didn't really like this character. I haven't gotten the opportunity to making a tier list. I'll probably... okay, so just to show this real quick, actually. We'll go over this in just a moment. But just to be able to say it, we do the JP got their info. We do know that Android, Super 17 is getting his EZA. Seemed pretty likely. It's confirmed. So he's coming. I'll probably wait until his EZA to make my updated sort of LR tier list. I'm already behind on doing this current one. I still haven't fully showcased both the new Brolys how I want to. It just, I've been really focused on grinding out stones. So I definitely think I can jump into showcasing them a bit more now. I've been trying them in several fights as well. So the new red zone fights. But yeah, we got the banner unit Vegeta. We got EZA Golden Frieza. This free to play Vegeta. The Carnival Wrath Broly. Super EZA Broly, and then Sub EZA STR Broly. Now, just to throw this out here, right? to give you a little perspective. He easy A'd September 3rd. It is September 29th. September 29th. It's been nearly an entire month. An entire month. An entire fucking month since we got an actual easy A. And literally because, I mean, we saw the date, October 7th. October fucking 7th. It will be an entire fucking month without a single actual easy A. Isn't that fucking crazy? I think that's fucking crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. I think that's pretty crazy, though. So I don't know what the fuck they were doing with that. That's crazy. Because we're not fucking counting the sub easy A, alright? This guy, you don't get stones for this. You have to fucking farm out the medals on an old event. This shit does not count. By the way, he was still on the 17th. Him and Broly were on the 17th. The celebration is not officially over until the 30th, I believe. The Transcendent Dokkan campaign, even though there's nothing else coming. It's not officially over for a few hours yet. So we're going to go like 2 whole weeks without any easy A, super easy A, whatever, at all. And this is meant to be the 3rd biggest celebration of the year. It's not meant to be anniversary. It's not meant to be GDC. It is meant to be a higher tier celebration than like Golden Week. This Golden Week was kind of ass. We all know that. But Golden Week usually can be pretty good. I mean, look at 2023, look at 2024, right? It usually can be pretty good. They just completely colossally fucked up with Goku, unfortunately, and then did like the most unhyped pick for the Carnival LR, and then made the fucking leader skill Universe 6, okay? Now, all of this aside, I suppose this video may have... There'll be positive in here. I do want to put this out in here real quick. I've seen a lot of discussion about the state of the game. I do want to put this out there. And I think this is also probably in part to the fact that I am making content. That is, even though I've been doing this for like a year or something now, it is still relatively speaking new. So take that as you will. But I've been enjoying the game now more than ever. My personal enjoyment through the roof. I've been loving the game. I have a lot of fun with the game still. I wouldn't make content on it, as much content as I do, if I didn't. I'm not someone who will just cover something just because I was like, people want me to cover it. I cover it if I want to cover it, okay? And I'm very passionate about the game, so that means I cover a lot of stuff about it. With that being said, right, there are certainly grievances to have. Golden Week, once again, we know how that was. But the Tanabata is meant to be a step up from Golden Week, but not yet to the level of GDC, formerly Worldwide, and Anniversary, right? It's supposed to be like a middle of the road. Now, this is the first time we're actually having the Transcendent Dokkan campaign. It just replaced the Tanabata celebration, because Tanabata is actually like a holiday or something in Japan. So it's, it happens when the celebration normally happens, so obviously it can't still be Tanabata, right? But it's just so weird. It's so weird. So I did pull up on one of these tabs. I don't know which tab it's on, to be honest with you. I think I pulled... Yes, here we go. Okay, so I did actually pull up the Tanabata celebration from last year, just to give you an idea of what we're looking like here. Now, I suppose I should actually real quick as well... Let me duplicate the tab here. Let me go over to news. Let me find exactly where the sort of pin thing is for this celebration, the one that we're just about to leave, right? And just to show, there we go, this one. Just to like directly compare them 1-to-1, right? So with this celebration, we got quite a bit. Now, keep in mind, I mean, with how global was, I'm a global player. It's a little different. That's why I have the JP one up. This one is we're synced now. Everything's the same, so I can just pull up the global. But some of the stuff, JP is technically the proper timeline, right? So I am going by the events on the JP, well, just to make things a little easier. So last year we got Carnival Jiren, we got Easy A for Rep 7, Easy A for the 17 Golden Frieza, 4 sub Easy A's, which is a brand new Easy A event, right? And Easy A Jiren. Now Easy A Jiren was kind of ass. I didn't really like 17, but the rest of these guys, pretty decent, I thought. And in total, by the way, this is 7 Easy A's, 7 actual Easy A's. Now, there was no Super Easy A in this celebration. Dokkan forgot the mechanic existed for like 3 months last year. Don't ask me, I have no fucking clue why. They went from Super Easy A Physical Goku Black, and then the very next one was during Worldwide with Super Easy A STR Broly. So, I don't know what that was about. Don't ask me, ask Omatsu. And then as we scroll through here, obviously we had Tech UI, as well as the banner unit Dispo. Now this, last year and years prior, there was a huge like Tanabata banner. It had the new Dokkan Fest LR, and a couple other Dokkan Fest LRs, and a bunch of Dokkan Fest TURs and everything. Like there was like 20 featured characters on the banner or something. It could be a good banner if you needed a lot, but your rates, your chances were actually sort of better in a way on the, the release banner. So, I mean, I don't really care necessarily that they took this away. I mean, it's something to point out. It doesn't really affect me too much, though. Then, obviously, we did have, as we scroll through here, we had the new Supreme Magnificent Battle with Goku and Frieza, which was the hardest fight in the game. Massively moved the power creep up. I've, at this point, essentially cleared all of the red zone stages. I feel like they're all pretty easy, to be honest. Maybe that's just me. Broly can get pretty tough. He can. But I don't think he's that tough overall. Especially compared to Goku Frieza last year. Now, I'm actually fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I will, because, last year, right, we didn't have the major, celebration like a month before, GDC, right? That GDC, I mean, we got major power creep. So I'm actually fine with how they handled it. I would say I would have appreciated some sort of long content stage, even just one, where like Carnival Wrath Broly was meant to like really dominate, and the other characters maybe not so much. I don't feel like we really got that, unfortunately. But I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, we got that Infinite Dragon Ball History SBR stage. We got a new. These were like 3 stages. I don't know why it says new stage. It was like 3 stages. It was like God. I forget what this event's called. God Rush or something. It was like a boss rush of the God stages from 6th anniversary. And then, I mean, that was essentially it, from the big stuff. That's got a new mission, I guess. I don't even recall that. And then, like, a new ESPR, right? If we look over here, obviously we got the Carnival Wrath Broly. We got Super Easy A for him, the Sub Easy A for the STR Broly. I mean, the Link level event, pretty cool. This event, I mean, the stones were good. I don't get the hell why. Harsh Planet, live or die. Complete this unique challenge event. Like, enemies get stronger with each stage. It was a bunch of horse shit. I appreciate the stones, Dokkan, but listen, you could have just tied the stones to this event right here, made it daily. Hey, you get 2 stones or something every single day, 3 stones every single day. It would have been the same damn thing. I don't really get the point of this event, but it's not the biggest deal. Just they should have made it a bit harder. This is pretty cool. The special equips for new units. Although this does not appear to be limited to this celebration specifically. I don't know. There it is. Baby does have special equips as well. So this might just be a thing going forward. For it does say 10 year on it. I don't know if that means after the 10th anniversary year, we will no longer get these, because we are not getting these in the earlier part of the year. Or if they're going to be like at New Year's, like, hey, thank you for celebrating the 10th year of Dokkan with us. Blah 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 blah. We know our players appreciated these um, events that were meant for just this year exclusively. So we would like to announce they'll be continuing permanently, something like that, right? And specifically, I'm referring to like these anniversary special missions, as well as like the Dokkan Day. I'm pretty sure is technically meant for this year only. I feel like they're just going to abandon that entirely, right? I mean, it's people obviously get really excited about it. They can be pretty dumb, but I don't think they'll. I guess we'll see. But yeah, obviously we had the new LR banner unit. This was the Memorial Stones, previously part of Worldwide. They nerfed them. The new EZA. We got the Red Zone stages. The Union Master got 4 new stages. This got a new stage. This got a new stage. Obviously, this got a new stage. This didn't exist last year. Can't even count it. It's got 2 new stages. Festival missions. Like there was a little bit more content, for sure, with this celebration, but overall we had less characters. And I would say, I don't know, like the overall strength of all the characters maybe a bit lower. I don't know. Like as a package deal, I'm not so sure about that. Maybe it's more equal. So Tech Tier existed last year. But yeah, this sort of just goes over the campaign, right? We had less stuff overall, but a little bit, well, less cards overall, but a little bit more content. The spacing was pretty ass though, and how they handled everything. Going 2 weeks without an awakening of some sort, terrible, horrific decision. I don't understand why they did it. You could not get an answer out of me. I don't get it. All right, not finishing the celebration with major stuff. They love to do that. It's why everyone thinks the fucking Broly Worldwide was good. That was not good. I feel like I'm one of the few people that actually still acknowledge how bad the Broly Worldwide Delon celebration was. The kits were very strong for the new LRs, right? I wouldn't say the designs were all strong. Int Broly's design, no matter how strong he was fucking horrendous. Okay, so I would not back down from that. Besides that, we got one fucking EZA with Int Broly. We got another with physical gunks, and then literally, oh wait, we got EZA Tech Broly, the LR, and then as the celebration was practically over, we literally got it in the same day to download as AGL Vegeta. We got Gogeta Janemba EZAs. I don't like it. It was, they like to finish things off with a big sort of bam, to make people, have remember it good, increase morale, whatever the hell you want to phrase it. They do that pretty often, and it is a pretty good strategy. It does. That shit sucked. I refuse. Obviously, the hard content we got with Gogeta Janemba, themselves were obviously very insane. But I will not back down. That Broly Worldwide, like the content, there was like no like awakenings for most of it. Like it was really weird how they handled that whole celebration. I guess maybe they made like the content a bit weaker because they knew a power creep was coming, leader skill power creep specifically. I don't know. But anyway, right. Once again, I mean, this campaign, a little bit more content, less characters than Tanabata last year. And I don't know. I just feel like they kind of missed the ball here. I don't know if that's the phrase, something like that. They did not land the hit. This was not the home run they were aiming for. I think they started out really, really cool, really well. Golden Frieza Gogeta, I still think is so cool. I love like the goofiness of it. Being able to build them sort of uniquely for teams. I really enjoy that personally. I like the design of Carnival Wrath Wooly. I know he's not the strongest in this current meta, but I really like his design. Beside like EZA Golden Frieza is pretty good. I'm not the biggest fan of Super Easy Broly. I think he's decent. I think he should have been better. And I honestly, I've not even farmed up the sub EZA for SDR Broly. He just looks like a severely worse version of Texan, and I don't know. I haven't really cared to farm him out. I probably should eventually. But yeah, I think that about covers the Tanabata a portion of this. Um, damn. Should I honestly make this 2 separate videos? I honestly might. We're about 20 minutes in. I feel like I got a decent bit left in me. This could be like comparing the Tanabata 2024 versus 2025. See what's better. I feel like that'd be pretty good for this one. Because the next one I do want to talk about my expectations, going over the stuff that's coming for the rest of the year into 11th anniversary. I have a lot of stuff pulled up for that as well. So maybe I will actually make these separate videos. I did not think I was gonna talk as long as I did about that. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'll end up doing. So I don't know, like TDC. I feel like, honestly, I was saying, oh yeah, I think it was pretty good. Or not even pretty good. I was saying I think it was good. Just like good. I'd give it like a solid 7. And 7.5. That's what I was saying before, when I thought we were gonna get a major, like, oh, here's EZA's coming as the celebration ends. And to be fair, I mean, they could somehow. No, there's just no way. There's just no way. It's not happening. I'm not even gonna cope for it. It's not happening. So they just sort of finished off the celebration just so weirdly. It was so weak in how they finished it, unfortunately. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the celebration was. See, a lot of people also, you call something mid, it's like, oh, that's bad. No, bad's bad. Horrendous is horrendous. Mid is like a 5. I'd give this celebration like a 5. Maybe like a 5.5 out of 10. Could have been a lot better. The way the pacing of content, awakenings we got, the strength of some of the content. I mean, I don't really care too much about that. Honestly, even these I hate these goddamn missions. I'm gonna keep it real. I hate them. So, fuck that event. Maybe that detracts from it a little bit. But yeah, maybe like a 5.5 out of 10 overall. Like it could have been a lot better. A lot better. I don't think it was like the worst celebration. I feel like it was still better than Bronze Week. I've seen that recently, Bronze Week. I really like that. This is great. Hit is. I feel bad for Hit and Tech Kefla's EZA just trapped in Bronze Week. They did not deserve to be trapped in such a horrendous celebration. But yeah, I feel like this was better than Bronze Week, but I don't know if it. Besides that, I wouldn't go too far. Definitely dwarfed by GDC and Anniversary. But it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. It's just, to me, like, and where do I even? I can pull this up actually here. Oh, apparently I already have them here. Here, let me close this real quick. To me, it's just like, I feel like the thing to finish this sort of video off. This guy came out August 28th. August 28th. Oh, that's a little spoiler. Oops. Yeah, that's part of the next video. Well, it's going to be the next video now. This was August 28th. This is all we got in the last month. It's September 29th. We had 7 characters. 1 sub EZA, 1 free to play, 1 super EZA, 1 EZA, 1 banner unit, 1 Carnival LR, 1 Dokkan Fest LR. Like they gave us 1 of everything, literally. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that before. What were they thinking, man? I don't know. Well, anyway, I think that about wraps things up here. I don't know. this could have been much better. I don't think it was like the worst celebration. Personally, I still enjoyed it. You know, through these two LRs, I think is really cool. Um, but uh, the celebration could have been a lot better, for sure. But yeah, I think what we'll do now, I think I'm gonna end this one here, and I will go into starting to prep. I'll probably actually edit this one first, post it, well, schedule it, and then I'll start working on the next one. I'm really excited to do the next one. So I guess this one, maybe this is a better way to do things after all. This is a bit of a more negative video, right? Get the negative out. I'm someone who likes to get the negative out of the way and then get to the good stuff. So I think that's what we're doing here. We're gonna get the bad sort of celebration wasn't that good out of the way, and then we're gonna get into the good of what I expect for the rest of the year, which I'm pretty excited. I mean, we'll see how it goes, but I feel like there's something that's guaranteed at this point, which makes me a really happy camper. But we'll see. So I'm gonna end this one here. I'll get into that soon. I'll have both these up over the next day or two anyway. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you're thinking of the celebration down below. I feel like I made my thoughts pretty clear. But yeah, take care.